Mic check, mic check. I hope you can hear me. Hello? Mic check. No, it's not coming. I can't hear myself. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you can hear me, but irrespective, we're gonna continue. All right. So today we're gonna speak about. Hello, hello. Okay, fine. Let's go. Okay, so today I'm gonna bust a myth which many people over Reddit, over several communities, over Google, over my community have asked that okay, Naina, what difference will it make if I find my passion and if I don't care about it and if I just keep on working towards my daily job, how can it make a difference in my life? How can it magically make me successful that you claim to be? And today I'm gonna bust a myth with science. I'm not a neurosurgeon, but I have read extensively over past 5 years. I have read extensively about this topic that how can finding your purpose, finding a mission, finding an idea, finding an end goal can make one successful financially, physically, emotionally, physiologically, anything and everything. That how can having one single aim which you deeply care about can automatically increase your chances at success, automatically help you operate at 103x level. It's not at 100, it's 103x. So it's important that I bust the myth today and clarify certain things. So, okay. So, if you know, and if why do have you ever asked yourself that why do athletes, performers, CXOs, entrepreneurs operate at such a high level? Why do they have a higher level of intelligence, better decision making than you do, better financial position that you are in, and they just make better daily decisions? Why are they more intelligent in EQ, in IQ as compared to you are? Have you ever wondered about it? Is it that you can't have it? Is it that you don't have it in yourself? Wrong. Everybody, if you know you have a brain, right? Everybody has prefrontal cortex in the brain. It's a part of your brain. It's called prefrontal cortex, which prefrontal cortex, which helps in advanced decision making. It helps in making the right decisions. And okay, so it is involved in high level cognitive control, which is higher planning, higher decision making, better advanced decision making, maintaining goals, and inhibiting any distractions. And then activating it is dopamine. Dopamine is our motivational chemical, which increases our motivation, our drive in doing certain things. So when Now, so what happens when you find a goal, when you find a purpose you deeply care about? I'll show you with an example. Imagine you have two glasses of water. This is glass A. It's ice cold water, say at 2 degree or 3 degrees Celsius. And here is glass B. And in the glass B, I have put a 5,000 or $500 rupees note, a $500 note, or 5,000 rupees note. Now, answer me one question. Which is the glass you're gonna hold it for a longer time? I'll tell you that once. Okay. Let's begin again. So here is glass A and glass B. I'm giving you two glasses. Glass A and B is filled with ice cold water, which is 2 degree or 3 degrees Celsius. Now in glass B, I have put in a 5,000 rupees note. And I tell you that the longer you hold, the more your chances is getting a 5,000 rupees note. Both are ice cold. One doesn't have anything. The second one has 5,000 rupees note, which you're going to win if you hold it for a longer period of time. Now, which is the glass you're going to hold for a longer period of time? Is it glass A or is it glass B? Research shows, and this was a research done by Harvard, the research showed that people who held glass B for 10 to 15x longer period of time. Why? Both ice cold water. What changed? Both is ice cold. You're the same human, is the same temperature. What changed? Why did it make people holder to glass B a longer period of time? It's because when you have a goal, you activate your prefrontal cortex. Your dopamine increases in a perception that you will get 5,000 rupees note the longer you hold the glass for. You escape pain. The meaning which you assign to pain at this point in time changes. You develop higher endurance just because an expectation of some reward. Your brain is fueling dopamine inside your brain that there is some reward coming in, some reward coming in, and automatically your perception of pain reduces. You have higher endurance, you have higher strength. The meaning you assign to fear, to pain in your brain changes. That is the difference it makes to your brain when you have a goal to focus on and which you care about. You care about the money, right? You care about the 5,000 rupees note and all that it could bring you once you get that. So automatically your brain changes the perception, the meaning it assigns to pain, to struggle. Yes. So your brain shifts from survival mode to purpose mode. You in your in the glass. Okay, in glass A, you say keep on saying to yourself that this is painful. It is this is ice cold water. I'm feeling pain. It is literally piercing my hands. It's extremely cold. I need to remove it. I need to remove it. But at the same time in glass B, you're like, wait, I want to hold it for a little longer. So this reminds me of a Mr. Beast video where he had a challenge where he asked people to hold on to an Airbus on airline or a flight, and he claimed that the longer the last person, which the so he claimed, so the last person who'll hold this plane, like you just have to touch it, I will give the plane away to him. And you would notice that everybody a buddy who held on to it longer for 24 hours, 48 hours, 3 days, 4 days. Why? Because they had this motivation coming in that, what, if I endure some amount of pain, some amount of struggle right now, I will get that plane and I want that plane for my family. So it increases endurance, it increases your brain strength, it increases your survival mode and reduces the perception of pain. Do you really think they didn't feel that pain? back then when you were holding on to that plane for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. I don't remember exactly, but I think they held on to for 48 hours. That is the advanced strength, the purpose, or having a mission, having a goal which you really care about. Here you really care about 5,000 rupees. There people really cared about of having the plane for their family. So you have a purpose, you have a goal, you have a mission which you want to fulfill for yourself, for anybody else. But that fuels dopamine in your brain, which is the motivation chemical in your brain. It activates your prefrontal cortex, which is involved in higher cognitive decision making. You make better decisions, you're in better control of your thoughts, you're in better control of your emotions. Every struggle which you have, the meaning you assign to every struggle, every pain changes. And that is the kind of endurance having a mission builds. Coming back to next hey Arif, Pratap Singh, hey, why there's nobody here? Is it live on Instagram? Did my comments are getting seen? I haven't. Hi Arif, I haven't seen your comment. I can see you put one comment on 11:23 a.m. Is it on Instagram or is it here? I haven't seen your comment on Instagram or YouTube. So if you have something to say, can you just type it here? I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you confirm? Can you hear me? I'll just respond. Hey Arif, if you can see my message, I'll still repeat it here. So, can you drop your question or your concern? I just read that you feel stuck, and I'm here. So, can you drop your comment or your concern? DM me on Instagram, and let's connect over one-on-one call. Because here I'm explaining a concept, and let me finish that. And just drop me a DM over Instagram immediately, and let me finish this call. And let's set up a call, schedule a call sometime. Okay, I have few things for you which can help you find what you're really meant for. So yes, thank you so much, Arif. That is really motivating for me as well. Thank you so much. All right. Yes. So where was I? Yes. So I was here, which I was saying that the purpose actually doesn't magically increase your confidence or it doesn't guarantee your success, but it makes situations or surroundings for you which can support your growth, which is it creates a neurological condition that makes success almost inevitable. And how is that possible? Does four things. First, perception changes how your brain interprets failure. You keep on, as I said, you keep on showing up. You held on to that cup B for a longer period of time, right? You keep showing up for yourself. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, you keep on showing up for yourself. self, and you stay in the game longer than the others. Heard of Michael Jordan? He practiced his that fly, and he practiced his technique 10 to 20 times longer for more times as compared to his peers. And today he is the great Michael Jordan. Why? Because he held on to his training longer as compared to others, just because he got motivation from having one goal, one single purpose. Second, purpose increases consistency, because the every moment you hold on to things a bit longer, your brain releases dopamine. It is your motivation chemical, and the more you hold on to it in an expectation that you will get some reward out of it, that is when things truly start working for you. Third, it multiplies effort and endurance. When you are working towards one single goal daily, holding on to things a little longer, your brain releases adrenaline, endorphins, and dopamine. Dopamine, as I said, it is a motivating chemical. It increases motivation in your brain. But what does endorphins does? It reduces the fear, pain, the perception of fear in your brain. And once that gets sorted in your brain, your entire body changes the meaning it assigns to pain. Third, you have heard many athletes having adrenaline rush. What is it? It's energy. It's just burst of energy, of doing things, of making things happen for yourself. And fourth, it changes your decision making quality. Okay, so yes, so people in general make better decisions. They make higher ROI decisions that changes how they tackle their life, how they tackle their techniques, how they tackle their lifespan itself. So while having a purpose, having a goal, having a mission doesn't automatically guarantee you success, but in your brain physically, it creates neurological conditions which is supportive, which makes success almost inevitable for you. Nobody can show up for you, right? Nobody can guarantee you success. Even today's, if you believe in astrology, tarot reading, whoever, nobody can come and tell you that you will be successful. But what you can do is create conditions for yourself which is cohesive towards supporting you in achieving your goals. And which is why if you see entrepreneurs, you see athletes, you see anybody, everybody has one single goal, one single mission which they're not following for themselves. They are doing it for a bigger purpose, for a bigger mission. And I can guarantee you, because this is proven in science, in research, in history. All those people, all those entrepreneurs, all those athletes who followed a purpose, who followed a bigger mission, they all became eventually successful. How? By knowing what they really cared for. Okay, so yes, so when you have a single purpose and single mission, you tolerate more discomfort, more struggle. You hold on to things a little longer, which eventually leads you to success. So hi. Hi. Yes, you can. Arav, you won't be able to see other people's comments here, but yes, hello. Yes, you can contact me on DM on Instagram, or you can just go onto my website and book a call there. I am available readily there. Do we have any further questions here? We don't have any further questions. All right. I'm gonna wrap up this live. Although we have just been up for 20 minutes, but if the community has any questions, you can drop me here. We could discuss, or if there is a deeper assistance you require, please drop your messages over DM. I will schedule a call with you, and let's take it there. Okay. Okay, great. Nice chatting with you people. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope to see you live again. I do lives every Sunday, every Thursday, from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. So if you have any questions, any assistance, want to understand more techniques, all of them will be available here. You'll also find an edited version of it over on my YouTube channel. So yes, go down, explore, and let me know how that has helped. And thank you so much, everybody. I hope to see you again. And thank you.